Hello, good day everyone. We are on our way to empty and refill our water tanks in the RV, so we figured we would bring you along for the ride and show you how it's done. We do live in the Santa Clara Sunnyvale area and we have to drive up to Redwood City to get this done, but it is well worth the drive with the money that we save. We go up to the Trailer Villa. Also, the Ideal Store is the store connected to it if you want to look that up. Sometimes we have to wait a little if there are other RVs in front of us like there are today. The first thing that we do here is refill our freshwater tank. So they have a hose here that we can use to do that. I like to make sure it's clean. Some people will suggest using your own hose attachment onto that so you're not putting this hose into your water tank, but this dump has a separate hose for the fresh water versus what you use to kind of clean out your tank. So just undo the cap, put it in the hole there, and then we'll turn on the water and let it flow. After I turn it on, I do like to go back, make sure that the hose is just staying in the hole there. Sometimes the pressure of the water can kind of push it out, and obviously you don't want that. We got Bodie in the front seat, keeping an eye on things. So the second nozzle that you see there, just to the right where the hose is going in, that would be if you are at an RV park. You can hook the hose right up to that. It won't fill the tank, but you'll take the water straight from the hose going through. And then there is this drain hole to the left there. You'll notice that's kind of the overflow. So as it gets all the way full, you'll notice it start to back up out of that hole just like that. And that's when you know that it's full. Pull the hose out. This sign here is just telling you that the water at the actual dump station, which we're pulling up to, is not potable, so you don't want to use that hose to fill your actual water tank. That's more just for cleaning things out as you empty the other tubes. So here we go, pulling up to the actual dump station, and we'll get started on that. And while you're doing this, you want to make sure that you have some gloves on. Just keeps it a little bit more sanitary. You are dealing with, human waste, so it's good to have some gloves on. Our dump hose is located in our bumper here, so you just pull that cap off, take the hose out. And this is what will be used to move the water tank or the water in the tanks from our RV down into the dump hole. So this little cap in the ground is the dump hole. You put one end of the tube down there, and then the other end will attach to the valve on the RV. You can see there are two different gate valves, one for the black water, one for the gray water. After you attach it there, you open the black water valve first, which would be that one here. So all of the water and waste is flowing through the tube at this point, going down into the drain. You'll see the sign here, $25 to use the dump, which is just what it is. It's a lot lower any other part of the country, but in the Bay Area things are expensive. So I'm just working the rest, any remaining fluid through the hose there, and then we're going to open the gray water valve next. So that is like our sink and shower water goes into that tank. So since that water is a little cleaner, you want to do that second to help kind of wash out the hose. And again, just working any last bit of the water out and make sure it all drains out. Cool, and then we're pretty much all set. You just want to make sure that both of the valves are totally closed, so pressing them in on both sides here. And then we're just going to remove the hose from the valve, put that cap back on, and then all that's left to do is to rinse out that hose and put it back into our rear bumper, and you're done.
Thank you for watching Cool Wellness on YouTube. Please consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button below.